All right, so what's going on, my kitchen wad peeps? It's it's pretty late here. I want to say, yeah, it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm about to get ready to go to bed. The reason why I'm up so late is because I had some homework to do and stuff like that. But I wanted to go over real quickly. I know the last video blog that I gave you guys was rather long, so I'm going to keep this one short, and I just want to talk about two topics today. The first topic is alcohol and alcohol consumption, and if you are going to in fact do it, and by all means do it if that's what you really want to do. I just want to talk to you about tracking it. And then the second thing is I want to talk to you about the scale. All right, so without further ado, let's talk about alcohol. All right, so the bottom line is that your goal is to hit your macros with quality food about 85 to 90% of the time. But we know that every once in a while there's an occasion where, cheers are in order. I know Audrey was talking about she had a beer the other day, and I'm cool with that. I know Jessica loves her wine. I love wine too. And it's okay in occasion to have that glass of, insert alcohol beverage. While alcohol should be consumed moderately, it's totally fine to enjoy it every now and then. This can go both for people who are doing this leisurely or people who are really trying to do something at the next level, maybe competitively, like Ivy. But the question is how do we actually track alcohol? Alcohol needs to be tracked in a way that's special because calories that pure alcohol provides to the body are neither a carbohydrate, a protein, or a fat. And since it doesn't fall into any of these macro categories, there's some math that we need to do and add the result to either our final carb or fat number. All right, so I know some of you have probably been putting your glass of wine or beer on your scale, measuring it, and then just going off of that raw number, and that's incorrect. Okay, so it's your choice how to track your beverage. You can choose to track it as a carb or as a fat or even a combination of both. That's totally your preference. Okay. Real quick reminder though, asterisk on that is if you're going to be drinking a mixed drink that has carbs or fat in it, track that mixed portion, that non-alcoholic portion first. Then with the calories that are left over from the alcohol, that we're going to use the equation that I'm about to give you. So to track it as a carb, what we're going to do is we're going to take the total amount of calories in your alcohol beverage and divide it by 4. That's simple. If you're going to track it as a fat, you're going to take the total amount of calories in your alcoholic beverage and divide it by 9. That's it. So here's an example. If I drink a drink that's 200 calories, all right, total, how I'm going to track that? If I divide 200 by 4 for a carbohydrate, that's going to be 50 grams of carbs. All right. If I divide that by 9 as a fat, then that's going to be 22.2 grams of fat. All right. And there you go. Boom. Now, if I want to do both, if I want to track both the carbohydrate and the fat, all right, then what you're going to do is you're going to go 100 for both, 100 divided by 4, which is 25 grams of carbs. All right. And then if you're going to do both, it's going to be 100 divided by 9, and that's going to be 11.1 grams of fats. All right. Any questions on that? Probably not. And if you did ask me a question, I didn't hear you anyways. All right. So let's segue right into the scale. Hey, look, I get it. Scale is the devil. It makes you want to go crazy. But it's a necessary evil. The scale will lie to you. It's normal, especially if you aren't used to weighing in every day. To be frustrated by those fluctuations on the scale can be demoralizing. And you probably cursed my name for it. And I apologize, but it is what it is. Even if you're hitting your macros perfectly, there are many reasons why your scale is going to go up and down. So we're gonna talk about that. All right, not in detail, but a little bit. So the most important thing to remember is that daily body weight fluctuations have no bearing on long-term progress. Okay, weight fluctuations can be caused by a number of factors, right, including higher carbs on some days, which can cause you to retain water. Boom. All right. Bowel movements. You had a big one, or you didn't. Sodium, hydration or dehydration, alcoholic consumption, a really intense workout, you're sick. New supplementation. Menstrual cycles, inconsistent caloric intake, higher volumes of food, sleep, stress. Those things are huge factors when it comes to our weight fluctuating. So what should you focus on? Look, focus on loving yourself, all right? A good strategy that I like to use is deciding how I feel about myself before I even step on the scale, all right? That way the number has no power over me because I've already decided how I feel, all right? What I like to do, don't laugh, but I'll go use the bathroom and then I'll look at myself in the mirror and go, whatever I'm going to say, and then I'll say it. Positive motivation, and then I'll jump on the scale, all right? But I suggest doing that. Maybe even out loud. All right? Find a non-scale win. That's a very, very important thing, all right? Success can be found in so many places beyond the scale. Try thinking about some progress you made in places. Just to start, hey, I'm doing CrossFit. Hey, I did a pull-up. Did I hit my macros today? Yes. Did I hit a record in the gym, a PR? Just whatever the case may be. You just have to think about the numbers differently. Instead of focusing on the weight you see daily, take the weekly average, all right, which is actually what I'm doing, and I'm comparing it to the week before, and I'm looking for trends rather than a single number. And those trends are dictated by a multitude of things, the things I talked about earlier, all right? So, it's common to see positive body composition changes without the scale moving, all right? The scale only tells us what you weigh, and weight is not as relevant to you as it is to me. So at the end of this, look, I want you to try looking at your progress pictures. That's why we do that, and spotting those changes from week to week. All right, that's what's important. What I look like naked, or what you look like naked. All right, you guys have a good one.